I just want to be a happy person.
Black sedan, erratic braking, swerving, and driving with no taillights.
Unfortunate and completely inexcusable. That's how Britney's own rep described her DUI arrest, adding, hopefully this can be the first step in long overdue change that needs to occur in Britney's life.
My philosophy is just take each day at a time.
Maybe they have her considering getting to some kind of treatment program as it pertains to drugs or alcohol, and then go back to the prosecutor's office and say she was going through a difficult time. Is there any way we can get her a reduced charge so she can avoid the serious consequences associated with the DUI conviction?
Before I start this video, I want to thank everybody that like, comment, share, and subscribe. I see it. God see it. Blessings to you and your situations. Just in case you don't make it to the end of the video, I wanted to thank you now. Thank you. And I mean that. March 6th, 2026. I wake up this morning, I'm full of positive energy, I'm feeling good. The eclipse, it did something to me. It gave me extra energy. I'm having a lot of positive thoughts, a lot of good ideas, $1 million ideas. And if you're one of the chosen, then I know you feel the same. But these people that's connected to the system, you see, these ones that sold they soul, that's what we say. We say that they sold they soul. They signed their name in blood. These people that's connected, they woke up feeling like shit. Now, they say that it doesn't make sense. You won't see it unless you put it all together. I'm talking about how they're dropping off, checking out. I already made a video, the people who checked out in 2026. And 2026 isn't even halfway over yet. And it's so many of them that checked out. In this video, I'm going to show you all of the ones that checked out in 2025. And this isn't even all of them. These are just the ones that stand out. In 2025, the ones that we forgot. Because I'm telling you, they checking out. I bet you any kind of money, one of them is checking out right now as I speak.
He tells us it was a combo of a drug and alcohol arrest. And here's ET's timeline of Britney's dramatic night. Around 8:45, the singer reposted this video wearing heavy black eye makeup and purple lingerie. She was pulled over less than an hour later at 9:28 p.m.
Black BMW sedan, in and out of lanes, is now speeding. Merkel out of LA.
Britt was then reportedly taken to a nearby hospital for a...
No. I was watching another video, and it said that she took the police on a 1-hour high-speed chase. They didn't just pull her over like this and then take her to a hospital. She went on a high-speed chase.
For a blood draw. The possible reason?
What a blood test can do is test not just for alcohol, but prescription medication and things like that.
At 3:02 a.m., Britney was booked here at the Moore Park Sheriff's Station, reportedly emotional and crying during the process. She was finally released at 6:07 a.m. Britney's BMW was impounded, page 6, with a shot of it at a nearby tow yard. Her court date is May 4th. But Britney's driving has certainly caused concern before. Last October, she was swerving, drifting, and weaving in and out of traffic lanes.
I kind of have to sound the alarm.
Around the time, Britney's ex, Kevin Federline, told me he was extremely worried about her.
And I pray to God every day that she gets the help that she needs or wakes up and realizes.
She's Anna Nicole. They have the same energy, right? Britney Spears and Anna Nicole, they play with these people. I actually feel sorry for Anna Nicole Smith, Britney Spears, people like them. I actually feel sorry for them. You see, the music, that's just the front. We look at Britney Spears and we say, hey, she could sing and all of that. That's just the front, man. Epstein Island is the reality, bro.
And you have two sons right there in front of you that are screaming for a life.
These are victims. I'm telling you, these are victims of Epstein Island, even the Island Boys. Yeah. This is why they so damn crazy, man.
I really want Britney to be around for her children for a long time.
And the sad thing is, he already know what's going on. He already know that she's so MK Ultra. They could say blueberry cheesecake and she turn into a little girl. They can say so many trigger words, man. They'll say a trigger word to Doja Cat and her ass will be meowing like a cat until they take her up out that shit, man. These people are hypnotized, man. These people are slaves. I can't believe that I used to want to be involved in this shit and have the money and the fame. Now I'm glad I never got a record deal. I'm glad that they ignored my ass. Now check out all of these people that's checking out.
The Vatican has reported His Holiness Pope Francis has died. Born Jorge Mario Bergoglio in Buenos Aires, Argentina in 1936, his Italian father left Italy to escape the rule of Mussolini. In 1958, Bergoglio entered the Society of Jesus as a novice and began his training to be a priest. 2 years later, he took the vows of Jesuit priesthood, poverty, chastity, and obedience.
Look, this picture right here look like the mafia. You hear what I'm saying?
He climbed the ranks of the Catholic Church and was given the title of Cardinal by then Pope John Paul II in 2001. Following the abdication of Pope Benedict XIV, the Conclave of Cardinals elected Father Jorge Bergoglio in 2013 to its highest office, Pope. His ascension marked several firsts for the role. Cardinal Bergoglio took the papal name Pope Francis, telling others it was in honor of St. Francis of Assisi and his work with the poor. Pope Francis is the first one to ever take Francis as a papal name. At 77 years old, he was the oldest pope ever elected. Pope Francis was the first Jesuit priest to ascend to the papacy.
He checked out 2025. What about this? Who is this girl right here?
2 months later, we have new details about Michelle Trachtenberg's death. A New York medical examiner confirming she died from complications of diabetes.
In deep grief, there is strength.
Michelle was found dead in her home on February 26th. At the time, her family declined an autopsy and her cause of death was listed as undetermined, though reports suggest...
Why did her family decline an autopsy? And I don't like that Walmart right there. Anytime you see Walmart around, you hear what I'm saying? Look at the stuff that's around her. Walmart, Cadillac, Elton John AIDS Foundation. I don't know. Why wouldn't her family want an autopsy?
Suggested she was dealing with complications from a liver transplant.
Are you able to kind of clear up some rumors for her? So she was sick?
I think that she had some health struggles that were lingering. Her body was just sort of, I don't know, I guess just tired.
Michelle's longtime friend opening up to ET about the star's health struggles.
The last few years she's been kind of, I guess, quiet and just living with Jay and her boyfriend and staying home and with her cat Martini.
How do you hope that she will be remembered?
I hope that she's remembered for being authentic and...
She checked out 2025. Who is this? Who is this? Kelley Mack.
Oh, you're Abby, right?
Addie, with a D.
The Walking Dead actress Kelley Mack has died. She was 33 years old. Kelley's family sharing the news of her death on Instagram. And while it's unclear how she died, the news comes just 7 months after Kelley was diagnosed with astrocytoma, a form of brain cancer.
Ring this bell 3 times well. It's told to clearly say, I'm going to start crying.
My treatment is done. This course is run, and I'm on my way. Woo-hoo!
In her final months, she kept fans updated on her treatment and recovery journey, including learning to walk again.
Well, she checked out 2025. What about him and his wife?
Tonight, New Mexico authorities with tragic revelations to a week-long mystery, saying Gene Hackman died of heart disease and complications from Alzheimer's, likely a week after his wife Betsy died of the rare, deadly disease hantavirus.
The cause of death for Mr. Gene Hackman, aged 95 years, is hypertensive and atherosclerotic cardiovascular disease, with Alzheimer's disease as a significant contributory factor. The cause of death for Miss Betsy Hackman, aged 65 years, is hantavirus pulmonary syndrome.
Hantavirus is transmitted to humans by mice. There's been less than 900 cases since the CDC started tracking it in 1993.
Hantavirus can be transmitted to people through rodent urine, droppings, or saliva.
The couple,
they had all that money, that big, beautiful house in New Mexico, and they died from a disease that was out in the medieval days and shit. 2025, Gene Hackman and his wife, they kicked the bucket.
Today, there are heartbreaking new details in the accidental drowning death of Malcolm-Jamal Warner.
In the morning, Mr. Warner had surf lessons with his family.
I spoke with one of the lifeguards in Costa Rica. He reveals Malcolm's 8-year-old daughter was also rescued from the water.
There was a gentleman, I believe, from Nicaragua that was there with a practice surfboard and was able to get the daughter out. He put her on the surfboard and was able to kind of push her close enough to shore. She was okay. They found Mr. Warner pretty quickly. They could see a shadow on the bottom of the seafloor, pulled him up and put him on top of the surfboard and gave the 5 respirations. That was not successful. There were 2 other doctors that were there. They worked on Mr. Warner for at least 30 minutes, and then he was unfortunately pronounced dead.
And the other man who was in critical condition, how is he doing?
My understanding is that he's recovered and he's fine.
How does something like this happen so quickly?
Once you go under, it can happen within seconds. And as soon as you ingest water or you panic, that's when you sink.
That day, the remote public beach had only a few dozen surfers, so volunteer lifeguards patrolled other locations.
Would it have been a different outcome if there had been a lifeguard on duty that day?
100%. Having the personnel is what's critical. This would have been avoided.
If you could send a message to his wife right now, what would you say to her?
I'm extremely sorry for her loss, our loss. I wish we would have been there.
Today, Malcolm's body was released to his family to be flown back to the U.S. The Cosby Show alum was intensely private, never sharing his wife or daughter's names. But as we saw in our many interviews over the years, they were always on his mind.
We have a 3-nager. She just turned 3, so she's an official 3-nager. We are a nanny, we are a playmate, we are everything.
So you're tired. You're tired.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Yeah. A production.
I hear you're. She goes, Mommy!
Our daughter runs the house.
Wow. Malcolm-Jamal Warner checked out 2025. You see, when I was young, people checked out. Actors, entertainers, they checked out. Go back and look up all of the celebrities that checked out in 1990. And you're going to see a few of them. But they're all 90, 102. You hear what I'm saying? It was very rare that you had the celebrities checking out at a young age and so fast. This is all 2025. A lot of these haven't even been a year ago. I remember her.
A report of cardiac arrest sent emergency crews to Anne Burrell's Brooklyn home.
These little leaves will add their timey goodness.
The sudden death of the celebrity chef Tuesday coming just hours after the 55-year-old embarked on a new adventure, doing improv on Second City's Brooklyn stage Monday night. Olive Hoy was there.
It's bittersweet to think about it right now because
She was in such high spirit. It was very funny.
A Food Network star for 2 decades, Burrell created a recipe for success.
Yeah, baby. Woo!
Humor and snark.
This is like eating gravel.
Personality and talent.
And what the sauce and the pasta do is kind of get together and make a little hug. It's a hug.
Topped off by her signature look. Burrell's specialty, Italian cooking, learned in Italy, then perfected in some of New York's top restaurants. Iron Chef America first brought Burrell into people's homes. She competed on and hosted a variety of shows, most famously, The Worst Cooks in America.
I saw a lot of salt going on this. I'm sorry.
The child from upstate New York climbing all the way to the top of the TV food pyramid. And as she often posted, a lucky girl. Ann Thompson, NBC News.
We thank you for watching.
Wow. 2025, we still got more to go. I remember this guy. I always liked him.
You just ain't talking to me now, Irv. You talking to the mayor, and right now you got your hand in our pocket.
Isaiah Whitlock Jr., best known as Senator Clay Davis on The Wire, has died at 71. His manager, Brian Liebman, announced on Instagram that Whitlock passed away peacefully after a brief illness. He wrote, "If you knew him, you loved him. A brilliant actor and even better person. May his memory forever be a blessing. Our hearts are so broken, he will be very, very missed."
It's still a very, very difficult time.
Whitlock's career spanned more than 3 decades and included memorable roles on Veep, Your Honor, and multiple films directed by Spike Lee.
I have reinvented myself many, many times.
In a tribute, Lee remembered Isaiah as his dear beloved brother, honoring their close bond and shared history.
Ever done any drugs?
Only those prescribed by my doctor, sir.
Well, that's kind of rare for a young, hip soul brother like you.
One of my favorite movies, Black Klansman. 2025, we seen a lot of these celebrities kick the bucket, check out, die. Anybody that's connected to this program, they gonna check out. They gonna sink with the ship. You hear what I'm saying? Remember the movie The Titanic? When the ship was sinking, they was still playing the music. That's what you hearing right now. You still hearing the music playing, but the ship, it didn't already sunk, man.
Now to the tributes pouring in for Grammy-winning R&B singer D'Angelo, dying at just 51 years old after a battle with pancreatic cancer. In a heartfelt message, Jamie Foxx, calling his voice silky and flawless, saying today, "Real tears run down my face." Here's Steve Osunsami.
To borrow the words from one of his most famous songs, D'Angelo made records for lovers.
D'Angelo, checked out, 2025. I know that's the Pope. He checked out, but guess what? Somebody else that's related to D'Angelo checked out in 2025.
R&B singer Angie Stone has died in a car crash. We're told she had just finished a concert in Mobile, Alabama Friday, was heading to Atlanta when the van she was riding in crashed. It's still not clear why they crashed or how the other people in the van are doing. The Grammy-nominated artist was known for songs like Wish I Didn't Miss You and No More Rain. She was also a member of the female hip-hop trio The Sequence. Angie Stone was 63 years old.
63.
Turning now to some breaking news, there is a death to report from the music world today. Funk rock pioneer Sly Stone of Sly and the Family Stone has died at 82 after...
Look, that's Long Beach. That's downtown Long Beach. That right there, back there, is the Queen Mary. Wow, that's the port of Long Beach right there, too. But anyway, funk music pioneer Sly Stone dies at 82 in 2025, and we ain't even finished yet.
Prolonged battle with COPD and other underlying issues.
George Pinocchio joining us live with the breaking news from our newsroom. George.
All right, thank you. Sly and the Family Stone's breakout hit came in 1968, Dance to the Music. A year later, their biggest album...
Wow, George Pinocchio got kind of old. He's aging. You know, I live in Albuquerque now, and before this, I lived in Phoenix. I haven't lived in LA or Long Beach in years, damn near 10 years now. And I remember these news anchors and stuff. You know, you remember the news anchors of your city, right? So when I see George Pinocchio, I grew up off George Pinocchio when he had all black hair.
And it was released just before the group's celebrated performance at Woodstock. The Stand album also included this classic.
Sly Stone, 2025. Who is this guy?
A cause of death for writer and director Jeff Baena, who is married to actress Aubrey Plaza, has been revealed. The filmmaker's death was ruled a suicide by hanging, according to a report by the County of Los Angeles.
He hung himself in Los Angeles. He had a beautiful wife. He had everything. He could eat whatever he want, whenever he want. He could go to the gyms. He had the cologne. He can get the haircuts. He had the wife. And if he had a baddie on the side, nobody wasn't tripping. But I guess he want to hang himself in 2025.
Angeles Medical Examiner. The report, obtained by Access Hollywood, also lists that his place of death was at his residence on Friday, January 3rd. He was 47. The screenwriter, who was born in Miami and graduated from New York University Film School, had over a dozen film credits to his name, including co-writing I Heart Huckabees, which starred Jude Law and Naomi Watts. He also frequently collaborated with Aubrey on projects, such as Life After Beth, which was his directorial debut, The Little Hours, Joshie, and Spin Me Round. The pair met and began dating in 2011. About 10 years later...
That guy right there looked like a vampire, man. And I'm talking about one of the real ones. Not the guy that took himself out, the other one. He looked like a little Eddie Monster or some shit.
Years later, they married in 2020 during the pandemic, with the actress confirming that they had tied the knot the following year in a May 2021 Instagram post where she referred to Jeff as her darling husband. Tributes for the director began pouring in on Saturday, including from Sundance Film Festival, who wrote on X, "We extend our heartfelt thanks to Jeff Baena."
So you mean to tell me in all of these pictures he wasn't happy? Man, I would be happy if I had half of this shit, or would I? This is a sad one.
An alum of the Lion King Broadway musical, dead at 26 years old following a fatal stabbing. Now, Imani Smith's alleged boyfriend, Jordan Jackson Small.
You notice that it's a lot of 26 and 33 and 63 and 60-year-olds. And I'ma just say, she looked like she was born a male. I don't always say that with everybody. No, I don't believe that Serena and Venus was born male. No. But this one right here, she looked like she had some work done. That's all I'm saying. I'm not judging nobody.
Charged with murder. The Middlesex County Prosecutor's Office saying in a statement, a 911 call brought emergency responders to an Edison, New Jersey home December 21st, where Smith was discovered suffering from stab wounds. She was rushed to a hospital where she was later pronounced dead. The county prosecutor revealing Jackson Small was arrested without incident and charged with first-degree murder, second-degree endangering the welfare of a child, plus 2 charges surrounding unlawful weapons possession. A GoFundMe page also claiming Smith, who is mom to a 3-year-old son, was dating.
Okay, then I guess she ain't a trans. But look, that brings up something else real quick. The more makeup black women wear, the more weaves, the more long fingernails and all of that type of plastic surgery and BBLs. Look, I can't tell the difference. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Everybody is just looking the same. You hear what I'm saying? But this is sad. How can somebody just do this woman like this? With the child around with a knife, that means that this guy was possessed. He hated her, man. I don't know what she did or what she said to him. I don't know what went on, but damn, she didn't even make it to Christmas 2025. That's sad.
Some sad news from the entertainment world this morning. Character actor Peter Green died in his New York City home on Friday. He was best known for playing villains and criminals in dozens of movies, most notably Zed in Pulp Fiction, as well as Dorian in the Jim Carrey movie The Mask. Green's manager said Friday nobody played a bad guy better than Peter. His cause of death was not reported. Peter Green was 60 years old.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the...
Who is that? Al Roker? Let me see something. Yeah, they checking out, man. It's over with for them. Look at all of these people that checked out. Just look at this. Look at this. Look at all of these people, man. Look, remember him? His son took him out. Look, her. Look, him. Some of these people I don't know, but it's all them. Ozzy Osbourne. I forgot about Ozzy Osbourne. Val Kilmer. I remember the movie Tombstone. This is all 2025, man. You can't tell me that their time is not up. It's up. This the chimpanzee woman. They no longer have control of who they consider to be the chimpanzees. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's over with, man. No more rain in this house. Remember her? Killing Me Softly. D'Angelo. All of these people. You can't tell me that they time ain't up, man. Look at this shit. You ain't ever seen this in your life. Who is this guy? Who is this guy right here? Talent manager and Kelly Clarkson ex-husband, Brandon Blackstock. Brandon, Kelly Clarkson husband. Look at these people. Armani checked out, and what's his name? Valentino or some shit like that. The other one, the other little guy that made clothes. I made a video about him. He was in the 2026 video that I made, and Armani, he's in this one, the 2025 one. Who is this girl? Who is she? Look, A Brand New Life and The Man from Nowhere. She took herself out. She didn't like the fame no more. She didn't like all of the good stuff. I thought when they get the deals and they make the money, it's the good stuff. They don't like it no more, I guess. Look at these people. Who is she? This is a Kennedy, right? A Kennedy. This is the guy. This is King of the Hill, John Redcorn. Remember? His neighbor took him out. He played on the show about neighbors, but his neighbor took him out in Hulk Hogan. Hollywood Hulk. Look at his shirt. John 3:16. He was in the NWO. He was the leader of the pack. Hulk Hogan. 20-inch pythons. Who is she? I don't know who she is. I don't know, but she's no more. What about him? You know who he is? He played on Nip Tuck. I'm about to uninstall this shit. Hold on real quick. See? They want to play with me. Nip Tuck. I never watched Nip Tuck. Never in my life have I ever watched one episode of Nip Tuck. But this guy probably did. Brian Wilson. He probably watched Nip Tuck. He's not here no more. This is a trans that's not here no more. RuPaul Drag Race UK Season 1. It's not here no more. It's a lot of people. This look like another, RuPaul. Yeah, if you a drag or a trans, don't go on RuPaul. Don't mess with RuPaul. I'm telling you, Sly Stone was just talking about him. This guy and this guy and this guy and this guy looks like an ostrich or some shit. He was a guitarist. He died at 65, but he looked like he's 95 or something. Look at her. It's a lot of them. Come on, man. Am I tripping? Look at her. Who is she? The Hollywood Reporter. She was 88. Okay. Who is this guy? He's a British actor. I don't even know who this guy is, but he was connected to them, and he's young. Like I said, when I was younger, they was checking out at 95, 80. Now, you know, like him, you know, but not him. Not him. He's a young guy. Look at all these people. All of these people checked out in 2025, man. Can you believe this? Like I said, some of these people I don't know, but it's all them. Jimmy Cliff. Reggae legend Jimmy Cliff, 81. Okay, he get a pass because he was 81. Let's see. He get a pass because he was 81. Okay, 63. Nope, you don't get a pass. This guy, 33, you don't get a pass. Look at all of these people. I mean, how many celebrities they gonna have left in 10 years? They gonna all be then checked out. Look at this. Hold on, who is he? Who is this guy? Oh, it seemed like they said Floyd Mayweather or something. I don't know why I read it like that, but you can't blame me, right? Don't it seem like Floyd Mayweather? I'm like, what kind of Floyd Mayweather was this guy? All of they old witches and warlocks, they all checking out. This is 77 people already. Penelope Milford. Who is she? Oscar-nominated role in Coming Home. She died on October 14th. She died on B-Del 14 birthday. B-Del 1014. That's what his 1014 stand for, October 14th. Look. They're all checking out. This is Ike Turner Jr. He looked like he's from Zimbabwe. But this is Ike Turner's son. He died. Yeah, Ike Turner Jr., the son of Tina and Ike Turner, died at 67 in Los Angeles. He died of kidney failure following a recent stroke. Damn. Ike Turner and Tina Turner's son died. Look at her. Who is she? I don't know who she is, but I don't want to be a part of these people, man. Because it looks like they checking out. This dude was only 36. He was on So You Think You Can Dance season 4. Look at this guy. He was a running back. Look at this guy. Look, it just keeps going and going and going. And this is only 2025, man. Who is this? I don't know who the hell that is. Look. It's like they all just checking out, man. Ain't this crazy? Anybody that's connected with these people is checking out. Now, this is D. Thomas, and what's happening? I remember her. She checked out, but you know what? She was sick for years, right? Yeah, that's D from What's Happening. I don't know who this guy is. Wow, after being injured in a title fight on August 2nd, this guy died of his injuries on August 8th. Damn, somebody put some swelling on his brain. That's messed up. Look at that. All of these people, we could just keep going. Who is this guy? Kenneth Washington, the last surviving main cast member of Hogan's Heroes. Well, he lived a long life. Who is this dude? I don't know who this guy is. Robbie Pardlow, the former lead singer in R&B group City High. Oh, I remember City High. I remember City High. I remember City High. He died, young guy. Well, not young to everybody, but he ain't old, too old. You know, he ain't real old and shit. I'm just looking at all of this. Young Noble. Tupac homeboy. He gone, 2025. I wonder what's taking them all out. Do you think the shot or something? I don't know, but look at this, man. This is already 133 people. 35, 37, 30, 30, 41. Look. Do you believe me that it's a wrap for them? You hear what I'm saying? The old ones, the young ones. Remember, the old ones was the ones that really was tapped in because they was older. They had seniority. Our gang comedy films. Oh, hold on. Former child star Betsy Gay, who was known for the R Gang comedy films. Oh, that's Darla, huh? From the Little Rascals. Oh, that's Darla, who Alfalfa used to like. That's Darla. It's gone. She checked out. 2025, boy. What about this guy? Lilo and Stitch, right? He played in Lilo and Stitch. Oh. I used to like her, man. I remember she was on MTV. She always remind me of Chili from TLC, like they could have been sisters. Had that pretty look. Look at all these people. So just imagine 2026, then 2027, then 2028. By the time it's like 2030, it ain't gonna be none of they ass no more, man. Do you see this shit? The guy from Kool and the Gang died at 71. The Duck Dynasty guy died. Pro boxer Georgia O. Cooper died at 25. I mean, all around the board. What's taking these people out? I could just keep going and going and going and showing how these people, if you participated, if you was ever involved in helping Satan and his kingdom out, you might just check out. You hear what I'm saying? Like I said, I could just keep going. As you could see, it's damn near 200 people that's connected with this system that's checked out. From older people to younger people to people that we know a lot, people that we know a little. You hear what I'm saying? A lot of these people we didn't even realize checked out because they don't want to tell you all of them. Because see, when you see it all together, all at once, like you're seeing in this video, you see how they're dropping. You know when they say that there's a shortage of kids being born in all of these countries, they're talking about NPCs and serpent seeds. Serpent seeds are no longer being birthed, and NPCs, they're no longer being birthed. The only ones that's being birthed right now are chosen children, no matter what race they are. You hear what I'm saying? The NPCs and the low vibers, not the low vibers, the NPCs and the serpent seeds, they're not being birthed no more. When they talk about low birth rates, they're not talking about the chosen ones. They're talking about all of the serpent seeds and the fake ones. They're dying, man. I'm showing you this right now. Look. If I was to just do this slow, this video will be like 2 hours long, man. You hear what I'm saying? All right, let me go to the end and see how many. Who is that? Bodybuilder. I never heard of that guy, but I can imagine why he croaked. New Earth don't want all that crazy looking shit like that. Who is this guy? Atlanta rapper Young Scooter. Young Scooter made the list 2025. I remember that. Who is she? Singer. Mother of... I don't know who the hell she is. But anyway, as you can see, it's a good thing if you're not connected with them. If you connected with the Most High, all praises to the Most High. And for the ones that's connected to the system, I feel sorry for you because it's a wrap. Peace.